So that's the end of qualifying. What a session that was. Hopefully the stream holds out for at least the start of the race. If it happens again, I may give up. Well, I won't, I'll carry on, but highly frustrating as Lena's took pole position. 129.2 and Morgani's just behind. Boyman P3, Villeneuve P4. Pretty close between the top two. Very close indeed. And the field spread is about 10 seconds. Nico Hilterman is at 138.3. Oh dear me. Not good for him. As we watched him wheeled into the pits. And then that will be the end of the session. What an interesting one it was too. So there we are then, Lean in his debut. Takes pole position. By 4 hundredths. Very good from him. He's just a reserve driver. The Webb's not racing tonight for various reasons. Louis and Lee, father and son, sadly aren't racing today. 18 on the grid, not bad. We were supposed to have someone else join, according to Liam. Well, clearly he lied and just threw a cat amongst the pigeons for no reason at all. Thanks for that one. Oh no, so Sully's left the session. Absolute nightmare. It is friends only, so he can rejoin, but I will quickly try and invite him to the game because I'm a nice guy. Oh, he's completely gone offline, so he's lost connection entirely. It's not just the game freezing by the looks of it. Well, there's an invite in the group if he wants to rejoin. Can I invite him from here? Let's try. Well, there's no rain. We are under the lights. It's dark day for Formula One. Look at that crowd on the right hand side in the green top. She is absolutely loving it. She can't wait for the race to get underway. No formation lap today, so we are straight into it. 5 lights and away they go. They've all got a pretty even start, apart from Villeneuve, who's going to shoot up through the field. Boyman's had an absolute launch as well, and Lean has bottled it somewhat in his debut races. Kirota's in the mix as well. Boyman gets away beautifully and is somehow in the lead. Oh, Villeneuve's hit the wall. Someone, oh no, my word. Oh dear me. Wow. There's a 7-car pile up at the back. Morgonius right to the back of the grid after being P2. Oh no, absolute nightmare for him. Long race though, there'll be a safety car, I'm sure. So Villeneuve stays P4. He's been jumped by 2 drivers, but also managed to get past 2 as well, I think. Either way, Kirota around the outside of the debut driver, Lean. Will he stick him in a wall? No, he doesn't. Beautiful driving from both of them side by side through this section, and Lean has yielded as he had to. And Parker's lost it. He has absolutely binned it in the wall, and the safety car surely been deployed here. That was a massive impact. He'll be hurting. It is the virtual safety car, not the full course at the moment. So Boyman's had an absolute brilliant start. Well done to him for that one. Fantastic stuff. Up 2 positions. Kirota also. Luke Jobson. Brilliant stuff from him. Lean obviously feeling the pressure in his debut drive and dropping down 2 places. Rocher up 2. Villeneuve down just the 1. Vinrals up 7 places to keep his championship hopes alive. Fantastic stuff from him. Morgonius, the big loser, along with Parker, of course. Parker smashing into the wall. Morgonius, but I think there was massive contact to the back between a few drivers. I feel like Zolf went in the wall, and that caused a massive chain reaction, and Morgonius ended up spinning and is now stuck behind Nico Hilterman. Very, very bad news for him. So we haven't really looked at tyres, so let's have a look at that. So Lean's on the hard tyres. No wonder he's got a terrible start. He's gone for a terrible strategy. Unbelievable stuff. So he started on the hard tyres along with Suckle. Oh, Boyman! Boyman's got a drive-through penalty, speeding on the safety car. We have gone green. So Boyman's race is over before it's even begun. He's got a great start, and he's going to have to go driving through the pits at snail pace as everyone goes past him. Absolute disaster. Tim Lees and Zolf have pitted, obviously had damage following that start, so Boyman's got it all to do now. He's got to serve his drive through immediately, hope for the best, there's a safety car, and try and work his way back through this pack. Oh, it's a nightmare, schoolboy stuff. Luke Jobson won't be want to take any risks through here. As we see Villeneuve under pressure and Swiss up behind, but managed to keep the position. So Lean on those hard tyres is going to go very, very long and hope for no early safety car, but he's always not been in F5 before because there will be one. It's only a matter of time before someone... Well, we've already had Parker smashing the wall, but there will be someone else. But yeah, no wonder he's got a bad start on those hard tyres. Awful stuff, and Boyman obviously getting that great launch on the softs. Although didn't... Oh no, Kirota's in the wall! There's someone else in the wall. We said it would happen, and he's thrown the lead away. And that is another virtual safety car. And and I'm not sure whether Boyman can probably serve his drive-through under a virtual safety car. I feel like he shouldn't be able to. I don't know whether the game allows it. We'll soon see if he decides to or not. This could be a huge, huge win for Boyman if he's not chosen to. So it could be a huge loss then because he wanted to serve it quickly. So he's probably on the right thing. I don't think he can serve it under the safety car, but I'm not 100% this game. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So I'm surprised it's not a full course safety car, because there have been two incidents in a couple of laps. Obviously, Luke Jobson's front wing is all over the track after having that spin. Very, very disappointing because he was a net P1 after Boyman serves his drive-through. So Lean takes the lead again, really. And Rocha and Villeneuve, the two Portuguese drivers, just behind. So it's turned into a great race already, and Boyman's got it all to do getting through the pack. It's all very close, all very hectic. They are going to go green shortly. Well, you'd hope so. Oh, and Isfod's the next one. Isfod's the next schoolboy error in a drive-through penalty speeding under the safety car, and Rocha is all over the back of Lean's gearbox. This is absolute carnage here. If they get this wrong, they've had to break through there, so it won't be too bad. No DRS, of course, for a while after the VSC. Rocha all over the back of Lean. Still, he wants to get by and make the use of those tyres as quickly as possible. Boyman's managed to get away a little bit, but it was only a VSC, so perhaps that's why they've had to break again through the just entering Sector 3. What can they do further forward? Nico Hilterman's binned it at the back. Gone very slowly. Yeah, he's spinning around. So Rocha looking down the inside, decides not to go for the move, perhaps wise at this early stage in the race. But now Villeneuve's all over the back of Rocha. DRS is enabled, strangely. I thought it didn't get enabled after a VSC, but it has been. So Rocha is going for a move for the lead. Oh, and the full course safety car's been deployed. So Boyman, has he managed to serve his drive-through? I think he has, because he went in the pits just before the safety car came out. The safety car's been deployed, so Boyman has absolutely got away with that there. Look at that. He served a drive-through penalty and managed to get out in P7. You lucky, lucky boy. Unbelievable stuff, that is. Unbelievable. Luke Jobson's done him a massive favour there. Absolutely huge, huge favour. So somehow got away with it, served his drive-through. Oh, as Isfod tried to serve his drive-through, of course, at the same time. Can't. It's a safety car. He's pitted. Gone onto the softs. It's an absolute nightmare. Still have to serve his drive-through penalty. Dear me. So, in all that chaos, Rocha managed to get past Lean. No one's going to pit this early, surely. Unless they're on the soft tyres. It's hard to the end, but I'm not sure that's a wise move, to be honest. As they will all be going around the full lap, pretty much. Before they catch the safety car, yep. So here's Rocha. Then we all go, yeah, around the whole place. So yeah, we said the safety car would happen. It happened absolute perfect time for Boyman. really, I mean, I've been so unlucky in safety cars in the past, and you cannot hope for a better safety car than that. You literally just dived into the pits to serve a drive-through, and the safety car's deployed. Ugh, it's disgusting. Villeneuve will be fuming, so will Vinrals. Vinrals, great comeback here from Vinrals. Up 10 positions, as is the Maverick. Shout out to him. Black Wolf, we expect to make great starts. He always does. As Vinrals goes into the pits, as does Villeneuve. So they are going to go softs to the end, it would seem. Hards to the end, it would seem. Let's see what Villeneuve puts on. It's got medium, so can the mediums go this far? Perhaps. So where will Villeneuve feed back out into the race? He is going to be behind Morgonius, but on the freshest tyres of the lot. Boyman also pits. He's opted for the hard tyres. So he's opted for a different strategy to Villeneuve, as has everyone. So Villeneuve's out on his own on the medium tyres, so he'll be hoping that they can last to the end. Or there'll probably be another safety car. Everyone pits for... okay, so Nico Hilterman's lost it under the safety car, but he was way behind, so... okay, doesn't really matter. So Villeneuve's probably got this nailed on, actually, because he's pitted for the mediums. There will probably be another safety car, and then he can go softs to the end. And he'll have the tyre advantage until that point to defend against the likes of Vinrals and Boyman behind his championship rivals. He'll be struggling at the end if there isn't a safety car, but we've seen two virtual safety cars and a safety car, and we're on lap 5, so I think there'll probably be another one. If you like the colour yellow, this is the race for you. You'll see a lot of yellow flags being waved throughout. No doubt about that at all. So back to the normal livery though, Ferrari. So there's no yellow on the Ferrari, unfortunately for you guys. There's just the red livery, the traditional one. We do have a special livery of the McLaren. You see, I don't know what they call it. Something, but anyway, there's a livery. It's different. One more lap of the safety car and my ramblings, and then we'll be back racing again. So penalties wise, I think Vinral's got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, which was a little bit silly of him. Oh, Tim Lees has got a drive through as well as this FOD. It's just poor, isn't it? It's just poor, really. Nothing else to say. Just poor driving. So someone's pitted there. I think Swistack's dived into the pit lane. Perhaps he's going to hard tyres to the end. But he's going to lose an awful lot of positions. He's going to be right back to the back of the grid. So what he should have done is pit last lap before the safety car picked him up, because he is now last. And he would have been out near Villeneuve had he engaged his brain a little bit sooner. But no matter, it's a long race. There'll be another safety car, and anything can happen. Could be more drive-throughs. You know, the stream could cut out. We could miss 5 laps, 10 laps in between. There'll certainly be another crash. There's 3 out already on lap 6. How many finishes will we have? I think if you finish this race, you get points. I think that's safe. It's a safe assumption. So 5 more DNFs. I think, yeah, that's easy. There'll probably be about 10, to be honest. I'd quite like to see sort of everyone DNF, because that would be quite funny, really. Classification would be a nightmare. I don't know what the rules are if everyone DNFs. So you've got to have completed 90% the distance of the race winner. But what if the race winner didn't complete 90% race distance? Maybe that's fine. Well, we'll work that one out when it happens. I don't think it will, to be honest, but that will be a laugh. Or that bloke who Liam said joins in the last minute when there's only one driver left. That remaining driver bins it, and then he just completes 25 laps on his own and wins the race. Wouldn't that be a turn up? Probably too late to join the session now, though. The race has started. Well, we can dream. The safety car is in this lap, so I best pay attention. Who's going to be rapid off the start, then? We are not sure. There's the safety car. Away it goes. You'll need to back the pack up a little bit more, Will Rosher, because the safety car's not quite into the pits yet. Just about going into the pit lane now, so he can go at any point now. So round the final corner. The Maverick very close behind. Everyone is... Ooh, Villeneuve had a bit of a moment there with Morgonius in front, I think, and Arosha has gone. He's caught the Maverick napping. Lena's overtook Sully before. Surely that's an illegal overtake. Surely that's an illegal overtake. He overtook him before the line, but Villeneuve goes down the inside of Sully. Sully going backwards and backwards and backwards here. Yeah, certainly going backwards now. Where is he? There we go. So something's happened to Sully. Zolf's past Lease. Side by side behind. That's dangerous. Tim Lee's sensible driving keeps it out of the wall. Further forward, Roche's bolted, caught the Maverick napping, and he's kept it that way. Villeneuve wants to get past Lean as soon as possible. Lean on those hard, slower tyres. And the debutant, he'll be treating the car like the hind legs of a donkey, because he has no idea whether Lean is a lunatic or a good racer. First race in F5, I'm going to say lunatic, but you never know with these people. We can hope he does well, but Morgonius is all over the back of Vinrals. He's going to send it in a place where he really shouldn't. Has allowed Boyman to get very close behind as well. This could be the battle to watch. They're approaching a little bit of a braking zone. No overtakes here. Boyman's going to get a great exit here, and he might try and send it into the final corner. Morgonius down the inside of Vinrals. Well, there could be 3 wide by the end of this. Vinrals goes defensive to the inside line. Will Morgonius stay behind? He does. Gets a much better exit though, and he's going to get the traction all the way down to the turn 1, and he probably will get the job done here. If he had DRS, he certainly would, but Vinrals defending beautifully actually, as we see Villeneuve can't get by, but Vinrals parking his car beautifully. Great defensive driving, very similar to Fernando Alonso, and he will not let Morgonius by easily at all. Great stuff. The Mavericks now managed to catch up with Arosha a little bit, but don't forget those guys at the front haven't pitted, those 3. So Villeneuve's effectively in the net lead, but on different tyres to those behind. So, Morgonius has gone wide there. So this is turning into a very, very interesting race indeed, as Tim Lee serves his drive-through penalty at the back. I think. Although it's pitted and it's on hard tyres, so don't know what's happening with Tim, but has he served his drive-through? Oh dear, so he's tried to serve his drive-through and he's accidentally pitted for tyres. Well, not accidentally, it's the game being stupid there. It's just, oh, Tim. If he didn't serve it next lap, he'd probably get disqualified. That'd be horrible. Well, never mind, that's life. The Maverick very, very close to Rocha here. Pressure counts for a lot around Jeddah. Further back though, we've still got this train of Villeneuve to Boyman. This could be a theme throughout the race. Morgoni's a little bit out of it because he's on a different strategy. And Vinrals again parking his car absolutely fantastically. Not allowing the easy overtake, but he could be a sitting duck here. He certainly would be if DRS was unable, but he's got away with it again, I think. One more lap. Morgonius got much less ERS than the 2 in front of him, so he'll be struggling. Similar theme to Imola last week. Boyman got a lot more ERS than Morgonius, so Morgonius not very good when it comes to managing ERS, it would seem. Oh, Vinrals! What's happened to Vinrals? He's gone straight on. He's gone straight on. Oh, hang on. Whoa, hang on here. What on earth? Oh no. Anyway, a little bit of lag there, but anyway, Vinrals is not gone straight on. He's oh god. Anyway, he's still there. That was weird, man. I do hope we keep the stream as Morgoni's going to send it on Vinrals. They're side by side. This is dangerous here. Oh, careful. Just about got it on cleanly. Vinrals is now all over the back of him. Good move from Morgonius though, at a place that you wouldn't really expect. But Vinrals is coming all... Oh, he's going to get him here surely. He's right behind him. He's going to get him into the final corner. But is that necessarily the best place? Oh, careful. Maintain your line. Don't do any sudden movements. Oh, come on, Morgonius. You've got to give a bit more space than that, mate. Just about legal. But here comes Vinrals. He's got DRS. Morgonius hasn't, I don't think. So Vinals will ease by, although they both have DRS. But Vinals gets by anyway. Villeneuve really not making progress in lean in front. But Vinals and Morgan is having a great battle, and that's just holding up Boyman. All the time holding up Boyman. He needs to get close to Villeneuve. If he wants to win this race. This could be the battle of the day, I think, until Morgonius has to pit. And then Boyman versus Vinals could be very, very tasty. The two championship rivals, 1 and 2 in the championship thing. And Morgonius goes down the inside of Vinals at the hairpin. Oh! What's happening? Vinals is everywhere. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Imagine if you're driving behind. Imagine if you're Boyman and you're seeing him jumping around all over the place. Maybe it's Vinals, maybe it's me. I don't know. But either way, I would not want to be approaching that car. Look at it. Ugh. Painful. Good luck, Boyman. Not going to get past there very easy. For all we know, Vinals could be leading the race by a mile, and there's just massive desync issues, and he's just in the middle of this train. But it looks as though Boyman is going to have to pull off something special to get past this guy in front. Good luck to you. So they're all very close at the front as well. We've got Lean, the Maverick, and Russia all within a second of each other. Look at this. There's barely any gap between them. All the way down to P7. Nose to tail almost. There's a little bit of a gap between Villeneuve and Morgonius, but pretty much they're staying together. Does that mean Roche is holding them all up and is slow? As long as you get a couple of exits right, it's very difficult to get overtaken around here, really. You just need to nail the final corner and the exit into the final corner as well. And you'll struggle to be overtaken as Morgonius goes for a move on Villeneuve. This is unexpected. As Morgonius on the older tyres. Clearly they're having issues in front of Morgonius. Has caught them very, very rapidly. So those guys on the 10-lap old tyres cannot keep the pace, but Morgonius is having no issue. Villeneuve needs to get out of this train as quickly as possible. Get through. He's got to really plough his way through this pack. Get past the man on halves first and then see what you can do. But this DRS train is proving very, very tricky for all of them. Vinals and Boyman going side by side, the two championship rivals. Boyman's got the job done into that corner. That's impressive. Vinals must have had a dreadful exit. But further forward, they are nose to tail. Villeneuve very low on ERS, and Lean's got loads. Morgonius got similar to Villeneuve. Villeneuve's got a difficult line into there. Can he get a better exit though? They're still nose to tail. They're going to be a DRS train all the way. Tim Lees is having an absolute nightmare. There's a yellow flag in it every lap. Russia pits. That allows these guys past. Morgonius had a quick look on Villeneuve. Oh, they're bunching up a little bit there. It's getting very close, and Villeneuve's right behind Lean in Sector 1. That's not where you want to be, really. Very difficult to get past as the Maverick leads in F5 for the first time in a long time. I can't remember the last time he was this far up the field. Again, yet to pit though. Must stress. The Maverick, Lean, Morgonius all yet to pit. So really it's Villeneuve, Boyman and Vinals that are battling for the lead. There has been another yellow flag as Tim Lees is absolutely struggling. So he's had one good race and he's gone back to normal. It would seem very difficult for him as Villeneuve goes very wide. Is that to get a better exit or was it a mistake? Oh, it looks at this moment as it's pretty even Stevens. Look at this, nose to tail down to P6 now. Villeneuve's got a tough exit and Morgonius is going to just drive up the inside of him. Side by side, Morgonius is through after that really difficult exit from Villeneuve. So the man on the older tyres is doing the better at the moment, and now Villeneuve's got Boyman for company. And Boyman is going to want to send it down the inside of Villeneuve. Villeneuve's going to let him, he's going to send him down the outside. Side by side, this could end in tears. They've come together before this season. And Villeneuve backs out of it. And he's going to try and fight him back on the pit straight. Doesn't even bother going for the move. He's going to go for it. He's going to send it down the inside of turn 1. Here we go. Oh, where's the full send? Send it. You're going backwards. Got to send it. If you have a bit of a scuffle, so be it. Further forward, Morgonius is having an absolute great race here. He's done well to get through those guys. Boyman, Vinrals and Villeneuve, the three to watch. As Villeneuve is dropping back, struggling to keep up with Boyman now. Sad to see. As Boyman's got the net lead after that drive through and that fluky safety car timing. Villeneuve's keeping touch. He's regained his composure. And Morgonius, look where Morgonius is, all the way up the inside again. How's he doing this at this corner? That is not overtaking place. He's managed to get by him just before the DRS, and they're side by side. This is absolutely dangerous as anything. The Mavericks had to yield, and now Boyman's all over the back of the Maverick. The Mavericks having an absolute nightmare lap. Although he's about to get past Morgonius. Morgonius sent him down on the outside. Here he goes then, the Maverick. Now Morgonius is going to have the DRS for the pit straight. That's the better choice, really. Boyman all over the back of him, and Villeneuve as well. There's chaos everywhere. So Morgonius pits. He gets out of the way of these guys. Villeneuve, does he go for the full